On Wednesday at the Western and Southern Financial Group Masters in Cincinnati, every one of the top players was in action for the first time this week. The opening match was between world number 4 Novak Djokovic and Ivan Lubicic. The Croat, a former world number 3, had needed to qualify for the main draw this week, but he gave last year's runner-up a thorough workout in the opening set, which the Serb eventually won on a tie-break. In the second set, however, Djokovic got the crucial break of serve. Lubicic was unable to pull it back, and the Serb was through to round 3. Over on grandstand court, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, conqueror of Roger Federer last week in Montreal, was brought back down to earth when he was beaten in straight sets by Chris Guccione. The Frenchman lost the opening set on a tiebreak, and the Australian then dominated the second to reach his first ever ATP Masters 1000 third round. Back on centre court, and it was time for the world number 1 Roger Federer to make his 2009 Cincinnati debut, and he was up against Argentina's Jose Acasuso. The pair met here 4 years ago when Federer won the first of his 2 Cincinnati titles. His chances of claiming a third remain realistic as Acasuso was unable once again to upset the form book, and the Swiss moved through to round 3 with a straight set 6-3, 7-5 victory. Next up was the new world number 2 and defending champion Andy Murray, who was playing Spain's Nicolas Almagro. Despite playing and winning a long 3-set final in Montreal at the weekend and then driving the 800 miles to Cincinnati, Murray looked fresh as he wasted no time in booking his place in the third round with a straight set 7-6, 6-2 victory in only 85 minutes. Murray was followed by the man he overtook in the rankings, Rafael Nadal, who opened his Cincinnati account against Italian Andrea Seppi. The Spaniard is still in the early stages of his comeback from tendinitis, and he was made to work hard in the evening's rain-interrupted match. But his fighting spirit came through, and he eventually won after 2 hours and 10 minutes and 2 tie-break sets.
5-2, Nadal.
The night match was an all-American affair with another 2-time former champion, Andy Roddick, taking on Sam Querrey. It was a battle of the big servers, and as such there were no breaks of serve and little to split the 2 in the opening set, which Querrey won on a tiebreak. The second set followed a similar pattern, and Querrey, against the form book, won that on another tiebreak to record a shock result and his first ever victory over the 5th-seeded Roddick.